Hello and welcome to today's video where we'll be talking about the death of Askeladd from the popular anime and manga series Vinland Saga and how it changed Thorfinn. So, before we get into how it changed Thorfinn, let's dive into Askeladd's death. Askeladd is one of the most complex and intriguing characters in the Vinland Saga series. He's a cunning and ruthless Viking warrior who is also highly intelligent and skilled in battle. He is initially introduced as the main antagonist of the series, but as the story progresses, we learn more about his past and motivations, making him a more sympathetic and even likable character. Askeladd's death occurs in the climax of the series during a confrontation with his own men. Askeladd had previously killed the Prince of Denmark, Canut's father, and Canut was seeking revenge. Askeladd, aware of this, had been manipulating Canut and his men to his own advantage, but things eventually came to a head when his men discovered the truth about his betrayal. In a moment of desperation, but manages to deliver a final blow to Thorfinn before succumbing to his wounds. Askeladd's death is a tragic and poignant moment in the series, highlighting the consequences of his actions and the complex relationships he had with those around him. Despite his ruthless and cunning nature, Askeladd was a character who was difficult to hate, as his motivations were rooted in his tragic past and his desire for revenge against the English. His final moments are also a reflection of his character, as he chooses to end his life on his own terms rather than let someone else take it from him. It's a fitting end for a character who was so fiercely independent and self-reliant. In conclusion, Askeladd's death is a pivotal moment in the Vinland Saga series, marking the end of a complex and fascinating character. His death is a reminder of the consequences of one's actions and the complex nature of human relationships. Despite his flaws, Askeladd will be remembered as one of the most compelling characters in the series and a true anti-hero. Askeladd played a significant role in Thorfinn's life, acting as both his mentor and his enemy. Askeladd was responsible for killing Thorfinn's father, Thors, and this event set Thorfinn on a path of revenge, leading him to become a skilled warrior in his own right. However, as Thorfinn's character develops over the course of the series, we see him struggle with his desire for revenge and his growing disillusionment with the Viking way of life. Askeladd's death marks a turning point for Thorfinn, as he realizes that revenge is ultimately empty and unfulfilling. In the aftermath of Askeladd's death, Thorfinn is consumed with guilt and remorse, realizing that his own desire for revenge was ultimately responsible for Askeladd's demise. He becomes a broken and aimless character, wandering without purpose until he is taken in by a kind family in Iceland. It's in Iceland that Thorfinn begins to confront his own demons and reassess his priorities. He begins to find purpose in helping his new family and building a life for himself outside of the world of violence and revenge. As he begins to let go of his desire for revenge, we see a softer side of Thorfinn emerge, as he becomes a more compassionate and empathetic character. Overall, Askeladd's death was a pivotal moment in Thorfinn's character development, as it marked the beginning of his journey towards redemption and a more peaceful way of life. It's a testament to the writing in Vinland Saga that a character's death can have such a profound impact on another character, and it's a powerful reminder of the consequences of one's actions and the importance of forgiveness and letting go of the past. In conclusion, the death of Askeladd from Vinland Saga had a profound impact on both the story and the characters within it, particularly on Thorfinn. Askeladd's death marked the end of a complex and fascinating character, but it also opened up new possibilities for Thorfinn's character development and allowed him to grow beyond his desire for revenge. Vinland Saga is a masterful work of storytelling, exploring complex themes of redemption, forgiveness, and the consequences of one's actions. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed this discussion about the impact of Askeladd's death on the story of Vinland Saga, and we will see you in the next one.